My name is Pablo Taller. I'm from Argentina, and I joined the Organization of American States in 2009. We try to respond to emerging crises or to prevent crisis when that is possible, and work closely with other partners in the region.
We are the premier regional disaster risk management agency, and so the region looks to us for information.
When the information comes back to us, we are able to categorize it and sort it and send it out to the relevant persons who would need it to make policy decisions.
The members of CARICOM used to do this process of open source intelligence monitoring manually. You could imagine basically working on news clips and having to actually hunt for the information.
Via the radio, via the print media, and in recent times, because people have access to the internet in the office.
Because of our limited resources, we do not have a structured media monitoring system. So what you find is that we would use things like Google Alert.
They do it manually right now. And this project, the ADIS project, is hoping to get them to move from the manual monitoring of the media to an electronic or computerized system.
ADIS stands for the America's Digital Information System. ADIS is generated automatically by software algorithms without any human intervention and runs continuously, refreshing every 10 minutes or so. So it collects hundreds of thousands of articles and allows users or user groups to get feeds about their own fields of interest, setting up alerts and filters. This switch to a system that allows us to basically throw a net and fish for the relevant data that we can convert into knowledge has saved us an enormous amount of resources.
Well, we're currently building out a system called the Caribbean Risk Information System, which is CRIS. And so ADIS will help us to identify certain topics, information, intelligence, and that sort of thing that we can use to share additionally with specific stakeholders via the CRIS platform.
CRIS and ADIS are bound to unite to meet shared goals. ADIS should become one of the many sources of information that are at the disposition of CRIS. So the Europe Media Monitor, which was created by the Joint Research Center of the European Commission, is really the birthplace of ADIS. It has been out of the generosity of the European Union and their willingness to share this technology and best practices.
There was definitely a need for IMPACS and also the other sub-agencies to benefit from a system like that.
What was prohibitive to us was, of course, the cost.
But eventually we decided, based on discussions between the two parties, that we can actually feed off of the OAS's system.
It was a no-brainer, really, in terms of doing the right thing and sharing something that is good and that will allow the members of agencies of CARICOM to conduct their work in a better, faster, and more effective way. This partnership began in a somewhat informal manner, and it was all thanks to the GCRSP courses. We met with some of our colleagues from IMPACS and quickly realized that if we put our minds together, we could get much more done.
GCRSP, they are the facilitator of the program.
It's through the GCRSP that we were introduced to the ADIS via the OAS, the Organization of American States.
As we are building the system, we are building it together. So all of the agencies are sitting in the same room.
ADIS is but one element within this collaboration. But more importantly, building a network of analysts who are passionate about the same issues that can put their heads together and jointly resolve problems that in the past have seemed unsurmountable. And GCRSP is doing exactly that.